meet you at the waterline. Birds are flying up above. We both need a little love. Hiding a million different things. Waiting for the nighttime to see what it brings. And I'm still living deep in my head. Sometimes I feel my heart is there. Maybe tonight, baby, babe, with our love instead. Yeah, I'm still living deep in my head. Sometimes I feel my heart is there.
Ah, I didn't even know the screen was there. Great to be back, guys. I was just experimenting with the app that Afix recommended to us, which is Streamlabs. I love it. Did you hear that ding? It gave me notifications. Right now I'm in studio mode. I'll put it right over here on this side so you guys can get somewhat of a view of it. There'll be some hiccups along the way, but it's really good and actually what the channel needs until many cams get their shit together and actually adds these features in there that we're actually paying premium price for. But unfortunately, they're not there. All right, so I had some issues. If you saw me on my previous live stream with the Pavo 25, there was an issue with the micro USB connector. Like, it's hard to get it in, hard to get it out. And then finally, well, I got it in and got more than my USB-C cord out. Here, this part right here, I ordered a new one, but I want to take it apart and see. Here, I'll let you guys me stuff and transition into that window. This is it here, but I have the microscope. I want to look at it and see how these pads connect. Let me just close this over here and then connect the camera, another camera, but I won't be able to connect it to many cams. We'll just be able to do it from the desktop, which is fine. So let's see. Well, you guys have the desktop view, right? And then now, hopefully it's desktop view. Shrink it again. Oh, that's me stuff. So we'll go back into desktop and shrink that out, transition it. Okay, and then now what you're seeing, you should be able to see the microscope when I turn it on. Let's see, that's there. And then now pull this off, because I do have some pad repair kits, but I don't know if this is worth repairing the pad and just buying a new one and putting it on and making it USB-C if I can. Let me just switch the camera into here, select source, and there it is. All right, let's see what we have here. This part's going to be a little bit tricky, but I want to see where the damage is. But we'll definitely check out the flight controller because I got to take it apart, unfortunately. And if we go here, oh yeah. I don't know, I might be able to, but I want to see if that fifth pad actually does justice. Like, does it really need that fifth pad to make our connection great on the drone? Right about there. Yeah, it's a good, well, can't move it. Yeah, one of the pads broke. Damn it. Anyway, you know, it comes with it. But thankfully, it popped off the board. We'll see how it popped off, and I'll just take it apart, and we'll just experiment with it and see. Hopefully, I don't have to get a new flight controller. Otherwise, that means soldering everything all over again. Taking this apart is no fun either, because of the way it's set up. But we'll leave this connected because we may, well, we may want to see how it looks on the board. And I'll just go back to me stuff and transition into there. Yeah, so that part's a little bit of a bummer, but let me just quit this on the desktop cam and there. All right, yeah, so we got to take it apart. So I put blue tape here. We'll leave that there so I know which side is which. I wonder if the motors will have to come off. But I think I'm going to put blue tape on the motors too, so I know which part is what. But probably just the top. So I know that the top is the top of the top motors. Because that's part's tricky with this one. For me, I don't know about you. And I'm just going to tear that off. So now we know that this is the top, right? For the motors, if they come off. And then we know that this is, oh wow, looks like I need a new prop there. That one should be okay though. And then now we have here. So now when I put it back together, I know that this will go like that. Hopefully the propellers can stay on. If not, well, you know the drill, right? All right, so let's continue taking it apart. A little bit of a bummer. I might have to do the antenna too. Antenna is a little bit tricky. This is the 03 unit in there. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely can't see, but definitely need to take off the antenna and take off my glasses. Let's see, my glasses in a safe place. Let's see, leave that there. And then now, the moment begins. It takes a while to take these drones apart. They're not, unless you get a Clover drone, right? Clover kit, which is really cool. We have one coming. I can't wait. So excited. So then we got to take this screw off. A little bit of a pain. I do remember taking this apart back in the day. That one's to the antenna. I do have a little thing where you can label your screws. I don't know, I just don't feel like using it. Kind of know where everything goes. Sort of. If you don't, whoops, you can see, just put it like that. Nothing fancy. This is where you got to be careful though, because you could accidentally break this connection and then you're screwed. Not really screwed because I have an extra antenna somewhere, but it's no fun. See? Yay, we got that. The 03 air unit to the camera, leave that there. That's a pain to take apart too. We've done that on a live stream back in the day. All right, so now that we got that, in order to get to the flight, oh man, looks like we really got to take this thing apart. That's what I'm dreading. What? Literally, like damn it. This is no fun. Really no fun. Taking this thing apart just to get to the flight controller. Because we really got to pull it out from underneath. We did repair this though. We've taken that apart. I think when it broke, that part is new. And then you want to take a picture in case you accidentally do it wrong. So take a picture if you need to. I just need my other screwdriver. Right here in front of me. Yes, this is going to be a little bit of a longer stream because this one, in order to get to the flight controller, you do have to take off the motors. Damn it. Okay. Wow. Just making sure everything's there. Damn it. Where's my phone? Definitely gonna need my phone to take a picture later. Alright, so this comes off. Gotta watch those little stud thingies, little bolts. Just looking. Just want to see if there's another alternative. Remember they were all 4s. Let's see. Too late. Too late. Alright, there's one bolt. The bolts are tricky too, but don't undo the bolts as of yet because you can pop the whole frame off by taking off the corners. So that's the tricky part. So we take this off. Yay. Okay. There we go. Oops. So it's magnetized, which is great. There's that. There's one. There's two. You could always do it like this. Put the screws back in like that, right? And then voila. And then just put it sideways so you know which ones go where. So there's that. That should take apart the whole frame, but we'll still have to do the motors, which is fine. One. Again, if you're happy with your pit rates, you don't have to change the USB connector. But it would be nice, right, to get in there. Well, sometimes you have to reflash it. I've had to do that a couple of times on some crashes. There's that. And then, I believe, see, we got to take off the antenna because, not the antenna, maybe not, no, not the antenna, but the power source thingy, the JTX connector, which sucks. If I remember correctly, these two, these are the JTX connector thingies. I remember when I crashed, it was, yeah, I think I might bust out the other thing. Hold on. The other connector thingy. The labeler. The labeler. And then this one. This way we know. Oh wow. JTX, they're longer. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the labeler thing, because then I want to be able to put all the screws back in the way they're supposed to. Okay. Let's see. One moment, please. There we are. Remember, I think it came with a marker. Haven't used it though. Definitely not a Sharpie though. You don't want to use a Sharpie. What we can do is move this. See? Voila. And then what we'll do is find the Sharpie that came with it. It came with an eraser too, but you could just use a cloth. I don't know, because I never really was crazy about this until now. So we'll put this JTX rear LBA, long ones go in the back. Okay, so JTX rear battery strap. Well, that can stay here. There's one, see? And two. Oh no! I lost a screw. But I have a kit. But you don't want to rely on your kit. Kit's plan B. See? So if you have a carpet. Yeah, so you see. And it's magnetized, which is great. So those screws aren't going anywhere until later. We'll leave that there. I think that's like brass or something. Yeah, I don't know where the eraser is. Came with like a little tiny eraser thingy. But we'll just leave it wherever you are. Oh, there it is, right here. See? Yay! Now you can like make a mark. Probably easier to use. Is this the right one? Yeah. Oh, wet erasable. Okay. It's like, wait, it's not working. So there's that. Okay. Let me just try something really quick. Hello. we're still there. Just looking at, I'm going to try something on my computer. Look at the comparison. Oh yeah, it's the same. Okay, cool. Just wasn't sure if it was wider or smaller. All right, so there's that. It's wet marker, which means little erase. Do you see these screws here to the flight controller? I took one out, but the bolt fell out. So now, see, what we got to do is take that off. Okay. These two screws right there. All right. Whoops, I don't need the soldering iron. See, there's one screw here, and then when you do them, they'll come off. The whole thing will just zip. Oh man, it's not magnetized. It's okay. We can just unscrew it. One of the screws isn't turning. It's okay. I got another kit which might do justice. Unless you press really hard, but a little bit of a bummer. Let's see. It's still turning. Yay, we got it, but I might need a newer screw from one of the other kits. So now, see? It came off, but watch the screws and watch the other stuff, because as it turns out, not all of them are magnetized. Now I can, I believe, see? It came off from the bottom. So you could actually leave that part in there, but I have the antenna and that there, so I can't. But you might be able to, maybe screw this one back in. That's the, oh well, that's so weird. I didn't hear your ding. Hold on 1 second. That is so strange. Do I need to add a window here? Oh yeah, I do. Give me a second. 1 second. Hold on. One moment, please. Please stand by. That is the Pavo 20 Pro. It's a drone. But I didn't have chat notifications in this window. So now we should have it in the chat box. Yay! Hold on 1 second while I reply to you. Too bad you can't reply in this application. The what's it called? Streamlabs. But 1 second. One moment, please. If I go here, reactions, send feedback, participants. Wonder why. Clean chat. Notifications enabled. Check the browser. Yeah. Alright. Then we have that there, but possible we won't get notifications until the next stream, but that's all right. I think we can leave. We can definitely screw this one back on. Where's my screwdriver? Just leave the middles, the centers. Just gonna screw it back in, make it a little taut, but not too tight. Oh, it has to be that way. Bummer. Okay. Where does that go? So now that we have that there, see, we were able to access the JTX cable. And now I need to push. Oh, I see what's happening here. One moment, please. Now I just gotta push this like that. I have to use the other screwdriver kit, but we'll see. Making it a little taut on here because this one doesn't really need to be, so we'll just leave it like that and then make that one tighter. See, and then could take this one off, but they're fine in there. The other two, I should have other screws, but we'll leave the JTX cables where they are. Just double checking. Oh, I see, those are right there. Okay. Now, just carefully lifting it over. Hold on. Making sure that everything is the way it should be. Okay. Leaving that like that. So now we have full access to the flight controller. I can find that one bolt and put it back because there was no need to remove that. Well, actually, yeah, there is a need because I have to access the flight controller. Damn it. I wonder if... No. Yeah. That sucks. Alright. And, oh no, it's not. So we'll be able to pull out the JTX, which is right here. And then now, let's see. Whoops. Where's the front? Hold on a second. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is the front. So I just want to put the front, put tape on the front. Exact. This can be confusing. So I know that that's the front. There. So now when I put it back on, I know it goes that way. But I wonder if I can pop this out. Hold on. Hey, what's up, FPV-OST? My USB C micro USB connector is broken, and I'm going to try and see if I can finagle it and put a new one on. Have you done that? Well, I want to access the flight controller first. Have you done that? Or do you have a link to one that's universal? Like, should I put USB-C on here now that the other one fell off? Can you put USB-C on here? So this is it right here. I might, yeah, that can stay like that. This is the bottom. But it looks like we have to take the whole thing apart. Hey, what's up? I just want to try something really quick. I'm going to stay in this window. Full version of me. And then send the chat to myself. Hey, what's up? See, that's what you're supposed to hear. But unfortunately, if you didn't put it in the other window before the chat, you get nothing. I didn't hear no bells. Alright, so let me go back into the other window. Me and stuff. Then transition. Yeah, alright. That's fine. Say, how is everyone? Afix would love this. He'd be like, hey, he's answering his chats. So now I gotta take off this screw over here. Actually, I gotta take the whole thing apart, unfortunately. Yeah, so that's the downside. And we're not streaming from a key. If we were streaming with a key, I'd be able to quit the app and then start again. That's fine. I'll just have to look up every now and again. Might use the other screwdriver kit since this one. Interesting. It's like a hex bolt type thing. And the other one, let me see which ones I have. Oh wow, interesting. Nope. It's somewhere, whoa, in here. I remember, oh, it's down, no, I'm not sure if it's down there, but we do have to find it. One moment, please. Please stand by. Yeah, it's somewhere here. Somewhere, but nowhere to be found. Unless it's behind me. No, just the box. Let's see. What we got there? Full version me. There. I'm looking for another bolt kit that'll allow me to unscrew the drone. Usually I have everything where, there we go, where it needs to be. There we are. So we don't strip anything, but I want to see what's inside this kit here. No, it's fine. Probably this one. Yeah. Yay. I remember I used this with Ken when we took apart his scooter T9, maybe T9. Let's see, is it a T9? No, T9's too big. Maybe T7 or T6, one of the others. Definitely not T7. Too bad they don't, oh, they do label. Oh, this is a nice kit, they're labeled. T6. Yeah, much better. T6. And there we are. So now I'm just gonna switch the head here. And, oh. Bummer. Wonder if that will go. I switched the heads, but it's like it's only designated for a different screwdriver. And I don't have that kind of screwdriver. Maybe. Maybe. So many different screwdrivers. It's okay, you could always do it by hand, you know, if you don't have it. That's free turn. Let's see. Maybe, hopefully this one will fit. I have another kit here. No, it's too big. Oh, maybe not. It has an attachment. Yay, we're in business. Sort of. I hope. Damn it. Nope. I don't have the size. Well, looks like I gotta do it by hand. Unless, hold on. Another attachment. Nope. Yeah. See, this is it right here. But it doesn't fit. Yeah. Damn it. It's really cool though. Cool screwdriver. That's why you can never have enough screwdrivers, right? Like remote controls. The universal remote, sort of, when it works. I don't know what attachments this one has. Yeah, I could use this if it lets me. It just somehow goes in there. Pop it in. Push it out. There, see? Now it's an extension. I can do it by hand. Sort of, but now back to the drawing board. Let's see. Okay, these two screws are there. Keep track of your screws, but we have to take this off because we gotta access the flight controller and make sure, just keep all the flight controller bolts and screws together so that they don't get mixed up in the Frankenstein. See, you could do it by hand. You don't need a fancy screwdriver. I do have to count for 3 bolts though. I need to find all 3. Hardest part will be putting on the JTX thing connector because I don't remember how to put it on. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Move this here. That's the antenna. JTX connector. But we're not gonna. I'll probably have to go back onto the other video. And I have another video where I broke the JTX connector and soldered it back on. So I'll go to that video to see. I'll have a moment to remember how I put it back on. There's 2. Whoops. You can't see me stuff. There we go. Transition. There. I wonder if it'll let me ping me. Nope. No ding. So here's the other tricky part, which is not so fun. The O3 air unit can stay, but as you can see, in order to fully access the flight controller, we have to take off the motors. That's fine though. We could leave the props on. No big deal. Where's the other part? Oh, it's probably attached to the frame. Oh yeah, that is. Okay, that's fine. And then see, it won't come off because we have to. Damn it. It's okay. I took it apart before. Okay, when I put the JTX cable on. Oh wow. Nah. Interesting. The propeller, the motors use the same size bolt of everything. So that's really cool. So we can just leave those there. See, it's magnetized. I wonder if I shut the light off. Yeah, I can't really see with the light on. I mean, the light off. So we have 4, 8, 12, 16. 16 screws. Oh, but I hate this part. Damn it. Oh no, this is fine. I was thinking of the motor, the screws to the propellers are a pain, but this is the motors. Motors are fine. But you just gotta make sure you put them on correctly. Like, no. Yeah, so this is the part. But they lay on flat, so they only go on one way. Which is fine. Kind of like the Avata 2 when I took it apart and did the Axis flying kit. Again, if anybody knows the a link to the Amazon where I can purchase this the micro connector. I ordered one. It's supposed to be here Wednesday, but I don't know if it's the right one. And whoops, and if I could put maybe I'll just make it USB-C. Like, can I do that? That would be cool. See, but the motors only go on one way, so like, just make sure that your flight controller's like that, and then you just put them like that. Whoops. Except I don't know. Oh yeah, 4. Wow. Watch out for your bolts to the what do they call it? Flight controller. You could remove the 04. The 03 unit, but it's fine. It's secure. Just hold it with another hand, because just one more thing you got to take apart. See, I love this. That it's a universal fit for the bolts and screws. It's a little bit of a bummer. Yeah, I hate that they did this with the flight controllers. They make it so hard to access the flight controller. So eventually you're sticking it in, putting it out, sticking it in, putting it out, and then you it breaks. But this drone I've had for since it came out, so it lasted a good few years of ins and outs, you know. Or maybe I just solder it on, solder like a connector. So there's that. See, yay, almost. If you're gonna solder it or apply and let dry, you want to make sure you just take the whole thing apart, you know. What's preventing this though? Oh, I see, that's attached to there. It's like, why won't the flight controller just pop right out? Because of the motors. The motors are attached. And remember, I put tape on so I know which one's which. Okay, and we know where the front is. So when we put the frame back together, do you guys do that too? See? I love this magnetic thing though, because now I can just lay this sort of, hold on, that was rear, oops, my marker's dying. I have to get one of the kids. This is rear right, and then top right, and that's top left. Okay, marker's drying out, but I just started using it. Hey, that's why I build all mine. Yeah. Oh wait, do you have USB-C connectors on yours? Oh wow. Which, I want to see what he's fixing though. Hold on a second. Remember, this is a live show, so we participate too. Hold on a second. Which one are you fixing now? What happened to your... I'm this guy sounds like he like is a novice, really knows what he's doing. If he's fixing his VTX and built his own stuff, that means he's probably not even using like an 04. He's probably using like, you know, the homebrew stuff. One day we'll get there. One day I'll be like that too. But yes, I'm curious, like what happened to his VTX? VTX is like, so he's pretty much doing the same thing we are, because to access the VTX, you got to take the whole shit apart. But when you build it yourself, it's so much easier. Like, oh, we've built one. We built one ourselves. We built the Mobula 8. We took the chip from the what do you call it? Here, I'll show you. You might get a kick out of this. And it made it like a 4S instead of like 3S, because by default the Mobula 8 I think is a 2S. But hold on, full version me transition that. So the Mobula 8 from scratch, bought new motors, put the motors on, took the flight controller from the Pavo Pico, from Beta FPV, because by default you can put, you know, more power behind it, and then basically made the motor wires longer, put that in there. But it's so much, you're right, it's so much easier when you customize it, because when it comes to fixing it, there's less parts you have to take off, literally, and you just can't. Oh yay, we got our ding. Oh no, but the ding's only in this window, because I'd have to quit the app and start the stream again. I think I'm gonna upgrade though to the paid and see what I get, because if you upgrade your streaming software, you can quit the app and then your stream's still going, and then reboot and then go back to where your live stream was, so that, you know, you can fix the glitches. But right now we can't fix glitches, but we can add features, but experience them next time. And it kind of sucks, but interesting. Antenna connector broke. Oh wow, it's an analog VTX for my FPV wing. Yeah, antenna shit is the worst. My wife had one on her computer. Like the VTX, it looks like a VTX thing for the antenna. Here, I'll show you. And I was able to finagle it / fix it. Here, I'll show you. On the MacBook Air, it has similar connections, but I just took tape and put tape on it. Hold on, let me see. And it sucks though. It really does suck. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. One moment, please. Please stand by. I'll show you. It's amazing how I didn't realize that the computers had similar connections to the FPV. That's weird. Hold on. It should be here. Yeah, hold on a second. I'll show you the antenna connector on the Mac. That's that. That's my GPS. So many videos on here. 251. Oh, I see where I'm at now. Okay. It's hard to see. Coconut water. You know what? I'll just go back into my messages to her, and then because I remember I sent it to her. That's the beach over the summer. Ah, there we go. I don't know why I couldn't find that.
Why, hello. You don't remember me, but I remember you. Anyway, try and fix your computer. Check it out. So this is your computer.
Hold on, I'll let you guys see it in a second. Just need to share it.
Why, hello.
Ah,
You don't remember me.
I'll turn
but
the
I
sound
remember you.
off. Hold on a second. Save it. more. I wonder if I can airdrop it. Cancel. Save it. Okay, now that it's saved, I can go into my photos and then airdrop it. Anything antenna related is like freaking pain. Just to put the antenna back on this drone, it's not going to be easy. It was easy to pop off, but when you customize your stuff, it's so much easier. Okay, here, let's see what we have here. Desktop me. Oh, interesting. I never added chat. And there we go. Show and Finder. And then enter message. So this is like the connector here, but let me get the bouncing ball. Where is what's it called? Cursor. Yay. So right here is where it that little white part you see is where it popped out, but in order to put it back in, you have to I guess take the rest of the board apart. And I was like, hell no, I'm not doing that. And like always, QuickTime doesn't work, so I gotta use VLC. I don't know, something glitchy about QuickTime, but VLC works really well. Allow.
Why hello? You don't go.
Here. Right there. Right there. So I'll put tape over it. But see, I put tape over it. But I was able to, so just knowing that. Keep that. So I was able to pop it back in, right? But then the only thing holding it is tape. But I was able to pry it back together. I was able to like open the prongs like this, and the wire was the antenna wire is tinned, which was great. So the cotton is similar to that coaxial cable that you see on the internet, old one for the TV. It has this cotton stuff around it. So I was able to push it back in and then squeeze the prongs. But as you can see, it's being held together by tape for now, until maybe I can. I don't want to take the Mac apart. So it works now. She's got Wi-Fi. But yeah, it's a pain. I'm an IT guy and I hate it. Yeah, I know. I'm like, I hate it too. I don't know. It's like a love-hate. But you're gonna love it when it's fixed. But right now, you're gonna hate it. No, I feel your pain. And then my wife was like, "Can you fix my computer?" I was like, I waited because I knew it was gonna be a freaking nightmare. And she's like, "Well, we're going away." And then and then what happened was I tried to use a computer because I needed to get into something. I forgot what I needed to get in. I needed to get into to file a claim, and then I couldn't file a claim because she's like, "Oh yeah, just connect the computer from your hotspot." I'm like, "What?" And I couldn't connect for the life of me to the hotspot. Then I connected it and said software needs to be updated. I said, you know what, fuck it. And then I got so frustrated, but it was a nightmare because I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to go to the Apple store because I didn't want to take apart the whole motherboard thing. You can. I've replaced the battery on there, but once you start going deep cover, undercover with those Macs, they're really tricky to put back together. And you need probably a bigger one of these things that I'm using to just know where all the freaking screws go. So here we go. I'm going to go back to me stuff and then transition. What kind of drone, though, do you have? What's FPV Osito? What kind of drone? Because we always Google the drones that people have, and then we just like to see what everyone's flying. So this is probably going to be a 2-part series, but I'm gonna see. Hopefully, it's not going to need that 5th port, if you saw in the beginning. But before I attach it to the flight controller. Because the good thing is that would be rear left. Let's see. Rear left. We'll just put RL for Rob Lowe. All right. Got 3 more. Yeah, I've seen, because I remember when I was building the Mobula 8, I didn't want to heat shrink the wires, but I had no choice. But I saw that a lot of guys that build their own drones, they couldn't do it with those because they just didn't make it for the one I was building. These connectors, right, where you can just like pop them in, pop them out. I forget what they're called, but they're connectors for the motors. So it streamlines the process so you don't have to solder them after you cut them, which is really cool. But I haven't, I'll probably get there if I next year, or maybe this year, I'm not sure. There's a Jersey Droners where they have a build your own drone series, but I couldn't do it last year, but I'm hoping this year I can. But you're gonna have to be doing a lot of homebrew stuff, because ever since that DJI ban, I've been doing more FPV stuff, because there is a place called what is it called? US Drone Supply. They are selling the Mavic 4, but it's sketchy. It's great, but sketchy with the Care Refresh. I don't see how you're gonna get if you crash your drone, because they mentioned that they said you could insure it with Allstate. So I'm like, nah, I don't. So I insure it with Allstate, and then my premiums go up. That's this part here. So yeah, it sucks. And like they're talking about obstacle avoidance for your FPV drone. What are they like? They're trying to ground everybody. You're grounded. I don't even ground my own kids. So that sucks, because I don't know what's gonna happen with that. So that's gonna make everyone have to buy the new stuff, right? And make everything else when these new regulations kick in. So can you imagine spending like $5K, $4K, $3K, $2K, $1K, $500 on a new drone that's out, and then just to find out come January it's obsolete because you need to fly with the new regulations requirements, right? It sucks. But we'll still do FPV stuff, more how to. I got people sending me stuff. I got got a 10-inch, wow, long range 5-inch and 3.5 1.8. Hey Dave, what's up, Dave? Dave's from Dave from the Walking Dead cast. Who's the lead character? He looks just like him. Hey Lou, chat. I'm working on my Joshua Bradwell quad 2S inch. Oh wow, putting a 04 Pro. Wow, let me see. I've always seen those ads for Joshua Bradwell, but I never bought his drone. Like a lot of times, sometimes I'm watching a video and he's like, do you want to fly or something with a roller coaster? Well, now you can, FPV. I always see that ad. Let's see, chat job word. Let's see. Take this out. Wow. Hold on. 04. Everyone's doing surgery tonight. Frankenstein. Oh wow, that's nice. I like that. Really accessible. Only $100. $103. Holy shit. What am I wasting my time with this shit? Oh my god. Hold on. Let's go back into desktop me. Wow. God. QS2. Only 103. And I have all this stuff. Wow. See, this is like my next level drone. Something like this. But, oh wait. There are no propellers, so you're really building it from scratch. Where's the flight controller? Oh, it's just a frame. I wonder if they have like if you buy this, you can buy that. Like what flight controller? Yeah, I have never done this before. This is next level stuff, but I like how it goes together like a cheeseburger stack. So much easier than what I have right now. Wow, the Lumineer. Where's the flight yeah. Too bad they don't do that. Where, oh yeah, maybe here? Oh wow, out of stock. Yeah, I've been seeing that everywhere. Out of stock with everything. That's why I'm like, I even get FPVs out of stock. So you're like, yeah, that sucks. Yeah, wow, that means that Dave's pretty advanced at flying. Because I'm still flying quadcopters with the propeller guards to help me. So like when I land, I don't break it. It's really cool though. It has a little case on it. Well, I didn't know he had his own like fleet of drones. HD ready. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look more into this because this will probably be like next level stuff for the channel. But I don't. Yeah, I might risk blowing out a flight control. Oh look, all the goggles too. I was like, wait, they're $4.99. No, the goggles 3 are expensive now. Dave, you built it yourself. You built it yourself. Yep. I'm more hooked on building quads than flying. Oh, trust me, I've been there before. When I first started this channel, for the first year and a half, I was building my quad, crashing it, building my quad, crashing it, fixing it. And Afix, who's been here since the beginning, he would always say something like, you spend a lot of time fixing stuff and not enough time flying. And that was my first year. And then finally I learned how to fly. And then now I spend more time flying and less time fixing stuff, except for like now where this thing broke, but that was just from pulling in, pulling out. And now I have like, I'm doing FPV in the house. Yeah, you're going to spend a lot of time doing that. And that I could see myself doing that if I upgraded to the kind of drone that Dave's flying, because I can fly, but I still land like the greatest American hero. I'm like, wah! You know, flip. And then I need to work on my landing. Also building a flyish Valdor 3.5. Let's check that out. A flying fish Valdor 3.5. Yeah, I'm intimidated by those big drones. Even if I won the lotto, I'd probably be still be buying quadcopters. Let's see. They're just freaky, because you could lose your finger, you know, if you get it wrong. Fly fish 3.5. Yeah. The biggest motors are on this one, which are pretty powerful. Interesting. Yeah. It's a cheaper frame at $40. Then you gotta pick all your other parts out. Yeah. Maybe next year. I don't know. We'll see. Not next year. Maybe more towards the fall. Because we have a new. This is what I'm working on now. I'm waiting for my order to come in. So we're still doing FPV and other stuff, whatever people send me to do videos on. I hear, where is it? It's Clover FPV Systems. So I sent him the video because he wanted to know what kind of connector I had. I wonder if I can get rid of that and then close that. So yeah, so you could put I ordered an O3 air unit, and you can put the O3 air unit on your RC car and then swap the O3 air unit, O4 air unit, and then put it into a quadcopter right? First I want to install this and see how it works with the with on the car, and then I'm gonna put it on the drone. But you swap it, really cool, and so you never have to do what we're doing right now, because it's just basically, oh, I want to put it on this drone. Oh no, I want to put it on that drone, and then it's Clover FPV. I would order it now while supplies last. There is another kit he has with the 04, but I'm doing the 04 Lite. So if we shop by category, Clover build a drone cage. So it just pops right out. So that's the one I'm getting right there. And then this, which will go on the car, and then that. And so then it'll be swappable. So the next thing after the car, I'm going to get one of his frames, which we just saw. If we shop by category, drone, FPV drone frame kits right here. I like this one. Cinewoop, sorry, not quadcopter, Cinewoop. Yeah, I like the Cinewoops. See? And you just be able to pop it in, pop it out. Except I don't know where the flight controller goes, but I'll cross that bridge when I get there, because I want to make sure that I can install it on the car, the RC car, and fly with my goggles. Not fly, drive with my goggles. And then if that works, because if I blow it up, I'll have to order another one, or hopefully not. I don't know. So you only get one take on it. Look up tooth grinder frame. Let's see, tooth grinder frame. Never heard of tooth grinder. Watch it be. Oh, tooth grinder frame. Go to images. Oh wow, I love it. This is totally up my alley, because I like the little micro drones. I'm a big fan of them. Yeah, that's more up my alley. Wow, thank you. Yeah, I could definitely see myself getting this, as long as there's a 04. Oh wow, this is so cool. Thank you. Yes. Because I remember FPV Unknown was like, well, since you're having so much trouble flying, buy a micro drone. And he was right. Like, if you have trouble flying when you start off with the micro drones, it's so much easier. And then you level up. Oh, $20. Oh wow, that is so cool. Hell yeah. I'll have to look this up a little bit later. But I am definitely in the market for another micro, and I've been looking for another micro drone. That's why I bought the Clover FPV kit. But I want something that I can fly to, not just the generic different brand. Hold on a second. But where is the oh, these are 3D print files. Nah. What part is 3D print? Looks pretty good. I don't know, I'll have to look and see and spend more time shopping, because I'm sure I'll be able to find one. Tooth grinder. Drone. Oh look, someone's selling one on eBay. How much? A little expensive. Yeah. It's a 2S. That's why I put the flight controller for the whatchamacallit, for the Pavo, from the Pavo Pico on the Mobila 8, because you can go up to 3 or 4S. But yeah, I don't know. I have to do more research on this, because I wouldn't mind getting another micro. I built something like, that's really cool, Dave. 1.8 inch don't fit on the 04. Bummer. That's good to know. Thanks, FPV. Osito. 4th pick. Yeah, that's good to know, because sometimes you get excited and then you buy it and then you're like, oh no, it doesn't fit. And then something like eBay, they're not going to take it back. They'll be like, nope, sorry. Yeah, so this is next for me. I was like, oh my, and it showed up on my feed. Select your VTX. So you can have 03, Cat X, HD0, DJI 04, DJI 04, and Walk Snail, Moonlight, and etc. Oh, Walk Snail, Avatar HD. Those swappable. Yeah, I was just on YouTube, and then I saw his video showed up. I was like, oh wow, what the hell is that? That's so weird. And I think his channel is underrated because he's doing some pretty cool stuff on there. I'll send the link to you guys. Hold on a second. Me stuff. Transition back to here so you guys can check it out in case, you know. Oh, I'm like, wait, where's his website? I'm on it. Hold on. So yeah, one moment, please. Here's Clover FPV Systems. A lot of the stuff was custom, and he's a one-man show, so you just have to be patient, but he will get back to you. But it's just amazing. I can't wait to fly my RC car with my DJI goggles. That's going to be so cool. You guys should try it too, though. Oh, look, I think like, oh wow, Bradwell tested it. When did he test it? Clover FP. Yeah, so even Bradwell tested it. It's weird though, because if you go to his channel,
it's Joshua Bardwell.
He where is his channel? Hold on one moment, please. If you go to his channel, where is YouTube? Oh, there it is. What? Did he take it down? That's weird. His YouTube channel is gone. Maybe this is just a link. Hold on. YouTube. Oh, he probably didn't update his link to his website. Yeah, so he has 559 subscribers. Isn't that crazy for what he's doing? You would think he'd have more. And then some of his videos only got like 287 views, 68 views, 92 views. That is so weird. That's what you call when a channel's underrated or like shadow banned, when someone's doing something great for the community but can't be found for the life of you. That's just so weird. Anyway, here we are back on the flight controller. So now I'm going to show you. Oh, nice. Sort of. I don't know how to, oh, so I'll show you where where the USB connector is broken. Sucks. And then that's so cool. Tonight's tonight where everyone's fixing their drone. Everyone crashed or broke something. Hold on. Now I'm just gonna connect the camera. It's no fun because this is gonna take a while. Let's see how easy it was to take apart. Yeah, it's not. It's gonna be a bitch to put back together. Quick cam. I remember because I have a video where I'm fixing the JTX cable, and I think that video alone, actually, let's find out, is an hour long, and that was put on YouTube, and that's edited and making it look like, hey, you know what I'm doing. How to Bailu, desktop me. Let's type in JTX, and that was for this one. Oh wow, nah. Was it on the live? No, it couldn't have been on the live stream. JTX. Let's see. Maybe I didn't add meta tags. Pavo. It's okay. I know how to find it because it's recent. Pavo 25. That was a teardown. We took it down a year ago. Flying rates. How to fix. Oh yeah. Oh, it's not JTX. I thought it was JTX. It's XT30. So yeah, so that video where I took it apart, only 17 minutes. I must have edited it because it did not take 17 minutes. But I'm going to need this video anyway because I have to, I forgot how to put the battery connector thing. It's a pain. That GTX, the wire, I'm sorry, the XT30 cable is not easy to put in. Yeah, because you got to do what I just did. So you make it look so easy, but no, it's not. But I have to go. I'm gonna have to watch this one again anyway. It's like Memento. I forgot how to do it. Oh, and I didn't even take it apart. Wow, see that? Yeah, because this is how you want to do it. Like you don't want to take your drone apart and then put it back together just to solder. I was like, hell no. But looks like I had to now with the motors and everything. Bummer. But yes, this is what I have to watch to put it back in. All right. And then I feel bad for the Clover FPV guy because that's some pretty cool shit, you know. And then he only gets like 500 subscribers. And his channel like pushed to my algorithms a year later, right? So that's pretty wild. So I had no idea what was going on with literally, no pun intended, plug and play experience. Wait, hold on. If you guys saw our desktop me, I'm not sure if that transitioned, but there it is right there. Me taking it apart. Trying to do so now, but I was soldering it with where am I? See, all the drones together. I was that confident in my soldering skills. So anyway, me stuff and then transition back. I don't know, I get nervous doing that now. I guess you get, sometimes you're like more ballsy and other times you're not. Alright, so let's find that camera so we can see. I'm thinking of putting mirror, select source, a USB-C. I'll show you what I got. Hopefully it fits, but hold on. Desktop me, transition. Okay. Oh, I don't need I know, I just have to move it around. First I have to find it. Oh, there it is. Oh, nice. It's right there. Is that it? Oh, yeah. Wow, the connection is so zoomed in. So nice that the pins are there. Oops. And then if I can so that's where it was. If I can move, see? Here, let me just align this thing. So this is where it was, connection 1, connection 2. The good thing is that this is there, right? But it's not there on the connector. But I want to see, we're missing 1. And I'm wondering if it actually needs that 5th pin. Hopefully not. Maybe it's like a ground or something. So there's this one. Whoops, can't see. There it is, right there. So you see, we only have 4. The 5th one is broken right about there. But I do have a pad connection kit, but it's so small, like I don't even think it's worth fixing. I have flown planes. That's how I started. I started off with RC planes and crashing them, and I was flying them in New York City in the park. I think I was in my 20s at the time. Loved them. Horizon Hobby. And every time I bought one, and I tried the helicopters too. Helicopters were hard to fly. Helicopters and the RC planes were both hard to fly because it was weird. It was like left was right, up was down, and like it's weird with the rotor system. And that's why I kept crashing them, because when I thought I was going straight, I was actually going in another direction. And then I was like, okay, I got this. It became an expensive hobby too. But then I got an FPV, not FPV, a drone back in the day. One of the original DJI ones. Hold on, let me fix this. And then I crashed that. Then I got a Parrot drone. Crashed that in the apartment. The drones never made it outside, but it was cool. It was like great flying. The Parrot drone, I didn't realize that you needed to be connected, needed an outside connection and stuff like that. But I took a break. And then I got, oh wow, that's not going back in. Then I got a drone as a present, and knew nothing. Oh man, knew nothing about regulations and stuff like that, and that's how I learned about them, like getting certified, Part 107, etc., stuff like that. Someone told me about it. Because they were just like, even when I bought my DJI drone, when I got the DJI drone from the store, the guys at the DJI store were, oh yeah. I'm like, do I need any special certification to fly? Like, no, just have fun. Have fun, fly, man. Just keep flying. And I'm like, all right. I didn't know that about restricted airspace and Part 107, ordinances for towns. Because every time I went to the store, they're like, hey, how was your flying, man? I'm like, fine. And then what happened was, I don't know how it happened, but somehow I found out that you couldn't just fly. And I could see why the folks at the DJI store wouldn't tell you everything you need to know, because it's bad for business, right? Because I probably wouldn't have bought a drone if I knew that about all these regulations and stuff like that. Hold on, someone wrote back to us. I'm working on an FPV flying wing with NAV. Wow, that's so cool. That's great. Considering that, I don't know what's going to happen with it. Oh, wow, did you hear that? That's so weird. I'm working on an FPV. I don't have notification alerts set there. Let's see maybe I'll have to go to the main window. I'm still learning this, what do they call it? New program. I'm not sure what that thing was. Loss over FPV. No, I've never flown any FPV planes, but with the Clover system, you could probably mount that, because if you can mount it onto your RC car, same process for mounting it to a plane. Sort of. I don't know. I have to speak to the guy and see. But he's working on an FPV flying wing. That's so cool. Check out the Clover system though, because you might be able to mount it, but except I'm not sure about being able to fly your aircraft. Let me just get rid of this and connect. I want to see if I actually need that 5th wire. Hopefully it doesn't blow up in my hand. Oh, nice. I see a blue light. Is it blue? Thought I saw something. Hold on, let's launch beta flight and see. Betaflight. Oh, we don't need that. I have some. I got one before he started selling them. Interesting. Oh, that's so cool. How do you like it? That's really cool. So you know the guy. If you got them before he started selling them. Hold on, let me go into Betaflight. Where is my Betaflight? Oh, here it is. It sucks though, because if I can't fix this, I'm pretty much stuck with these rates. And I'll never be able to put a GPS on here again. I mean, you could always buy another flight controller. Whoops. Careful. Let's see. No, nothing. Nope. It is connected to the computer. It's a bummer how it just came off. No. Well, the drone still works, so that's a good thing. Yeah, it looks like it does need that other connector. Bummer. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, well. The part will be here on Wednesday. I'll show you what I got, though. Hold on a second. Hopefully, it's the right one. Let's see. Amazon. Where is my Amazon? He's a friend of a friend who knows a friend. Remember Ferris Bueller's Day Off? When he's like absent. Hold on, let me go to new tab. And then go here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make like a how-to video on how to do it, because I was watching his video. Like, he's really good at making the shit, but I don't know, I just couldn't see what was on the other side of what he was doing, you know. And if you watch his video a couple more times, I think I'll get it. Like a silent movie with subtitles. Like, oh my god, I got it. I speak Mandarin. Because you're only gonna get one take, right? So if you mess it up, it's good for business on his end, because he'll be like, sure, no problem. I'll send you another for a slight fee. Let's see what we have here, which is fine, you know, but you want to get it right your first time. Let me switch accounts. Go here. Go to my orders. Okay, so this is what I got. It looks like the one I have, hopefully. But I'm thinking, let's say if this one does fit. Hold on. Maybe I should just do USB-C, right? See, this is it. I don't know. Looks like the one I have. Looks like, where is the one that I have? Gone now. Just had it a second ago. Must have just fallen. No. Oh, it's connected to the USB-C thingy. But let me see if I can. But it does need that. It needs that. Needs the last wire. I want to see if I can solder. Damn. Put some solder on here and see what happens. So that's what I got. Looks similar to the one that I have. Identical. Like, you really have to be. What's different about this photo, right? When you're buying parts like this, and then when you get it, you find out, damn it, I was off by one little thingy, right? Literally. I'm just going back and forth, like a million times. This looks like it though. I just wish that, oh wow. They have USB female. That they had a USB-C. Looks like they have a kit though. But I hate to buy this kit just to find out that I don't have. I mean, it is a typical flight. It's a beautiful flight controller. Really beautiful. But hold on one second. Let's transition here so you guys can see. I'd hate to buy this kit and then hopefully there's no music. Yeah, gotta cut the music off because I get copyright strike if I play somebody else's music, especially the ones I don't want to hear music when I'm looking for stuff. You ever see those flight controller videos or how-to tutorials? Oh wait, there we go. When they have the music, it goes bow, 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 I'm like, damn it, I can't focus with that freaking song. Maybe they do it on purpose so that guys like me will make a how-to video. You have USB 4 feet. I don't need 4 feet. I need 2 feet with pillars. Do I have pillars on mine? This is where it gets tricky. Oh yeah, I do have little pillars. 24. I mean, you could always return it, right? It is Amazon. Amazon's good that way. And I don't do a lot of returns. Oh, but they're all micro. So it doesn't really... Well, if the one I bought doesn't fit, then I would just probably do that. What about this one? $32. Hell no. Because no one uses my... Oh, this one has 50 for $9.99. But 50 what? Like maybe 5 of each, right? USB. See, it's micro USB female socket connector 5-pin jack. That's mine. Set for phone, soldering repair, USB replacement adapters. Damn it. Oh. No, just USB. See? Let's see 5-pin. Let's see if we have. No, they're all micro. Let's see if I do a fine. Nope. All right. Oh yeah, there's one there, but that's not the one that I want. Hopefully what I ordered is it. Otherwise I'm just going to be behind a day. Or I'll just order the whole box, right? And then I'll have extra. We'll do a giveaway. You can win a micro. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, this one looks like it. Huh. That looks a little bit like mine. With the 5 connector. Okay. Damn it. Well, we'll see what comes. But that would be cool. So watch somebody say, after I fix this, they'll be like, well, you should have put a USB-C on there. I'm like, really? I've been looking. Oh, hold on. That's to put it back together. USB-C adapter. kit. See, these are them. Yeah, they are a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm probably... Oh, but they have more pins. 16 pin. Oh yeah, let's try that. Let's type in 5 pin and see what comes up. No, I usually get more pins. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Too many pins. I hope it works though. Let me see if I can solder though. I want to see if I could the pin is broken, right? So you can't break it even more. And the pins are on the flight controller, so we're good there. But now we just have to see if we can maybe add solder to the tip of this. Nah, it's broken. Wow. Maybe. Maybe not. Let's see. I will put some more solder forward, and then I'll just do a I don't know, round in the simulator, and then Wednesday something should come. Hopefully. You'll know if I go live again, part 2, if the part fits, because I'm not going to make you guys come for nothing. Whoops. Let's see what we have. Let that heat up. Grab some solder. I have another soldering tutorial coming out. Really cool one. Building a digital thermometer. Hopefully I can get some solder in there. 507. Yeah, it looks like USB-C has 16 pins, and USB is 5. A little bit of a bummer, but that's okay. Someone will think of something. I can't wait to see the plane. Let me check out his channel. Actually, 1 second. After I put the soldering iron down, I want to see what kind of stuff he's doing. What kind of flights? What is he flying? No, it's not working. Let me see if I can find a solder pad kit. I have one, but whoops, they're not easy to use. One moment, please. These are all the bags of goodies. These are all the videos to come. We're good until like January, and then people send me stuff in between there. Hold on a second. Let's make sure the soldering iron's there. I know I have solder pad kits somewhere. So we have FM AM radio. We've had that for the longest time. I just haven't done it yet. We have metal detector. What else do we have? We have how to fix your power washer when the soap dispenser thingy is broken. The dryer vents, because if you recall, the guy who did my dryers cost $1,500 worth of damage. I want to see if I can do it myself. Hopefully. I got to do it anyway because here we go. The pad, solder pads. Is that solder pads? No, that's something else. This is some other strange kit. Oh, like for practice soldering. And then we have, what's that? DIY power module. Oh wow, power supply. Okay, forgot we had that. That should be interesting. A lot of parts. So we do a lot of soldering tutorials because, as you know, the flight controllers are expensive, and these soldering kits are like really cheap, $10, $20 the most. Batteries, greasing for your. We already did a video on that. Not sure what that is. A yo-yo for kids. Really cool though. It's like a lasso. Some other components. Tempered glass. Still haven't done that one. For your Pavo, your DJI thingy. Oh, definitely in the fall. I have to do, not in the fall, but maybe next month or the month after. Whoops. Fixing the snowblower. I broke it last year, but I have all the parts to fix it. It still works, but I got the replacement parts. That'll be part 2 because we fixed the snowblower. It's like every year we wind up fixing the snowblower. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Yay! I found them. Solder pads. Maybe I can add another pad on there. And then oh, another radio. I'm not sure what kind of radio that is. Some other stuff. UV lamp stuff. What's this though? Not sure what that is, but I gotta open it. Oh, well, I should sell these though. Propellers for the Mavic 3 Pro. And nozzles. We'll probably do that on a live stream, changing the nozzles. And more FPV stuff. Oh, and the Pavo 20. I have the Pavo 20. Can't wait to do that. And then I just ordered stuff from Clover FPV. So, you know, we're still doing FPV stuff. And then I got this FPV I gotta fix. Hopefully, right? Hopefully. If not, I'll have to order another flight controller. And then, I'm not sure what this is, to be honest with you. Order another flight controller. And that's going to be a bitch because, as you know, it's not like you can just plug and play these things. You gotta take the motors off, desolder the motors, and then, like for this one, you just solder the motors back on. It's not like you have to put connectors or anything. I'm not sure what this is though. And then we will do. Yeah, so we got a lot more how-tos coming. And then I have people sending me stuff, like the collaborations that people want to do with me. So we got more of those videos, which are cool. Quick release. Interesting. Oh, this wasn't for me. This was actually for my wife's mom. Interesting. Because I saw her last weekend, and I asked her about the quick connects. She's like, I have them. But she didn't have them because I have them. Unless she bought another pair. Yeah, so let's see if we can add a pad. Maybe. Just maybe. Maybe there's enough real estate there. No, there isn't actually. Damn it. You know? Could always try though. Soldering iron fell asleep. You got it. But these are the pads that you would use to fix on your PCB board. Not the, like here it looks like it's, oh yeah, maybe. If we're lucky, but they're so small that it's like one of those Clover FPV systems. You're only going to get one take. If you mess it up, that's it. You're done. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I think if they put restrictions on the FPV where they're like, oh, you got to put a not flight control, obstacle avoidance on your FPV drone, more people, especially people like me, I'll probably wind up mastering indoor flight. Like, some people will give up, like, I'm done with the hobby. Some people will just continue and just fly indoors, right? Because you can't regulate the indoors. And then I don't know. I mean, FPV was always off the grid flying anyway. You were always like, you go into an abandoned building or something. So that, I think FPV will always be. I remember when I was flying with the Jersey droners, we went to an abandoned building. Like, everyone got our bags. My biggest fear was like, are we gonna get arrested for trespassing or something? Like everyone like keeps the lookout, and then once you're in, no one's gonna call, and say, hey, there are people flying drones. No, once you're flying in the abandoned building, you're fine. The trick is getting in, because all the signs say no trespassing. So that's always going to be, if they ban DJI, if they put restrictions and forbid it, if you have a homebrew drone, you're going to be like, the FP, they're never going to be able to shut down the FPV underground. I guess that's what it's called. Some people won't fly. Like, I would still be intimidated a little bit, but not deterred. This thing's really hard to take off. It's like these little, I just need one. Getting one's hard to come off. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? What's your plan, aside from building like a modular with in-flight? And I watched this one guy from Drone Valley. He's pretty good too. See, I got one off. One little tiny one off. Hopefully that could do the trick. Rick, was it Rick? I forget, from Drone Valley. He's pretty good. He reminds me, I think he's from back in the day though, when hold on, Leo Laporte was doing tech reviews too. I think they used to partner. I can't remember. All I know is that, oh man, lost it. Like, no, where did it go? They're so small that you can just lose them. Somewhere, but nowhere to be found. Was that it? No, I'll just take another one off. Went somewhere. That's how small they are, these little pads. Should have done it over the mat. Yeah, but it's fun. Like, once you learn to fly FPV, and once you're able to, like, oh, I see it. Once you're able to fix it, like, all this just to fix that one little freaking thing. You understand it more than the guys who just fly the what do you call it? Plug and play, There's more of an appreciation because you built it, You built it. It's not gonna work. I mean, I could pick it up. It's just not. It's not sticking. It's not sticking because I tried melting it before I actually put the thing on, so it's got nothing to bind to. Wow, more comments. It's weird. And that's it. That's all we got. Strange. Temperature's still going up, but I hate when that happens. Something with the power. Maybe because my phone's plugged in. Hogging it up. Shouldn't be like that though. And when that happens, just do this. There we go. You know who would know how to fix this? Like, even though I butchered it a little bit, that guy who fixes the Nintendo Switches, not Nintendo, the PSP stations, like literally. He'd be like, no problem, we've got you covered. We'll be able to put this connector back on if we melt it a little bit. Because he's got every tool imaginable. You know, like me, I'm usually jerry-rigging a lot of this stuff. Yeah. You think my videos are long, though? His are pretty long, too. Nah, it's not gonna work. Oh, but if it doesn't work, right? Keep the frame. Might be able to just pop out that USB thing, right? And then put Humpty back together again. So that's definitely, let me just tin this, and then we'll just do some laps in the simulator. Sucks, but it is what it is. Just need to retin my tip. Yeah, so it does need that fifth pin, which is a bummer, but it is what it is. The thing is that the flight controller is intact. Just checking my connections. Interesting. Trying to see how the freaking thing is supposed to go back in. like, not because of the motors, but because I want to see how much this flight controller costs though. Yeah, I might have to use the heat gun on this one. What's the temp? Yeah, it's at the highest temp. Not now though, but when the time comes. And then just push down. Hopefully shit don't blow up. But you don't have to do this if you're happy with your PID rates. Hopefully it doesn't have to be flashed again. Maybe I'll look for another flight controller. Because this one isn't expensive, right? Let's see. Which one is this one? It's just the work. I remember this. The XT cable, and then the capacitor, and then the motors, and then the flight controller, and then the LED lights. If you got it open and made it this far, just put a freaking GPS on there. Except, oh yeah, it does say it. It's like, where are the connectors? We have LED 5 volt, ground 5 volt, VIN T5. Okay, there's a T5, and there's yeah, I'd probably need to go online because I can't see any. Oh yeah, we have over here. Never mind. We have 3 volt, T3, 5 volt, ground, R1 and T1. Nice. So you could put a GPS on here. I doubt I will though. I'm not. It's just more like a gimmick, which is cool. But once you're done, like unless you do one of the drones like these guys are in the chat, start building, then totally do the GPS. So on that note, let's go to Pavo 25. Let's see, might just buy another flight controller, especially now since they're like hard to come by. Amazon. Let's go to Beta FPV. Whoops. Beta FPV. Let's see, drones. And then make this bigger. Drones. Oh wow, they don't even have it. Interesting. Took it off their list. What? Huh. Cinewhoops. Oh, because now everything is what is it? Oh, everything's sold out, but Pavo 30 is the new kid in town. Maybe I'll type it in here. Pavo 25. Nope, they have the frame. Wow, that sucks. It's okay, we can find it. I have it right in front of me. Just have to look it up. STM 32F772. Let's see. STM32. STM32. F722. F722. Yay, there it is. Oh wow. Damn it. Hopefully it's this one. Is that it? Nope. Maybe. Version 3. Yeah, of course version 3 would be sold out. Then you got a sale. F722. Well, maybe. Oh, look, it's only $47. That is pretty. Hopefully, version 1 with BS. That's probably what I have. I don't even know what version I have. Might be cheaper just to get the unit from if they sell it on Amazon or somewhere. That comes with everything. Pavo. And then just do shopping. No FPV system. Wow, 246. Yeah, so they're really everything's more expensive. Wow. FPV. PNP, that would be me. Express LRS C259. They sell it, but why? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to do that, you know? What the flight controller? Where's the flight controller though? Sometimes they choose a receiver. Control fine. Flight. Nice. So there's our flight controller. Too bad they don't have a link. That would be cool. Hold on. Let's do this. Brushless. V2 BL. I definitely don't. You know, I don't. Oh wow, you can put up to 6S on here. That's pretty powerful. These things are making me dizzy. I don't need this anymore. I don't know. I might put in a support ticket. This way I know that I don't buy the wrong flight controller. Oh look. Yeah, see, that one looks like mine. Let's see, put this way. Oh yeah, that is mine. I can't see, hold on a second. Sucks. Yep, that's it. And then we have 417456L. 4174. Oh, that one has an E at the end. Where they have the 100. See. I mean, everything will still work. I mean, we should just leave it like it is and put it back together again. Let's see what happens when I connect the O3 air unit. Let's try it. Okay, so this goes here. Let's see. Like sometimes it's just better to leave it as it is, right? If it ain't broken, don't fix it. But it is broken, right? So we're tempted. That's like the FPV protocol, right? If it's broken, attempt to fix it. Solder pads won't work because it's kind of broken back there. But they would work if there was more stuff on there. All right, let's see. If the O3 air unit is here, put that there, and then put this here. Yeah, wow, this thing's so bashed up from back in the day, in the beginning when I was crashing it. The O3 air unit is pretty resilient, though. It can take a beating. Okay, we got that. Now we'll just spread that and that. Take a 2S battery and pray it don't blow up, right? It won't. But should use a smoke stopper, but if it's done, it's done, right? Like there's no reason why I should have to, because I haven't done anything to the flight controller board. But smoke detectors up there, things that go bump in the night. Let's see, stuff. See, it still works. Like, everything still works. See if I can see in my goggles, in my googly eyes. Sounds like a life support system. This one's not gonna make it, doctor. I'm sorry. Somebody called a nurse. Let's see, O3. It's getting late, man. Oh, it's connecting to Avada too. Hold on. DJI O3. Yeah, it still works. I can still see myself. All right. All right. I'll just jump into the simulator and call it a night and wait for those parts to come. Hopefully it's the right one. Maybe I'll send a support email to these folks at Beta FPV so that I can get a link to the right flight controller, because I'm not familiar. I see V1 means version 1. I don't know if mine has BL Heli S Suite or version 2 with BL Heli ESC. Ideally, version 2 is only $50. That is pretty cool. Oh, but it's sold out. Yeah. Alright, so it looks like I'm stuck with version. No wonder why they sold out. Hold on, let me turn off this thing. Damn it. I ordered another lipo bag so I can put batteries in. Too many batteries in one bag. I need to limit that. So I have 1, 2, 3, and I'll have 4 lipo bags. Oh, Dave, you might like this one. It's 3D print coming out. Got it to work. Afix sent us this one, but doesn't look like 3D print of the week is going to happen this week, because if you look right here, how are we going to do 3D print of the week with that mess right there? Sometimes you just got to roll with the punches, but check this out, Dave. Full version me. Transition. Check this out. It's a revolver, right? It's a Q-tip revolver, so when you shoot, it'll go. Kind of neat, huh? Wait, I got a jam. Trigger jam. Hold on, not sure why I did that. It's supposed to spin around. Oh, I see, you gotta half cock it. See? Half cock it. Half cock, and then half cock it. Huh. There we go. Half cock. So, probably because the Q-tips are jamming, because they're lost their heads. Whoops. There's 3. No. Good thing the apocalypse isn't here, because I'd be stuck. I'd be like, wait, the zombies are coming. Oh, now it's working. Sort of. Yeah, I think it was a Q-tip jam. I have to reload it. Just leave it like that. They're not real bullets. Okay, let's see. I'll have to figure out why it's jamming, but it's easy fix. Could always change the revolver. Actually, you could have preloaded revolvers, right? So we have another handle somewhere. Another. Let me see why it's not. I see where the jam is. Once you do it enough times, it'll unlock it when you first print it. See, it's jammed there, which is fine. Just take the revolver, reset. Take the revolver, reset. See, and then shouldn't have to on a real gun though. Just got to figure out where the kinks are. It's probably the cylinder that needs to be changed. The inner part. Sure, if I waited until tomorrow, I'd figure this out. But doesn't matter. See if it's connected or not, because that's not going to make or break the revolver experience. It has to do with, damn it, going back. So you just do that. When it jams, push it back, and then reset. Push it back, reset, and then push it. See it pop back, and then I get a fire. And then you can play, what do they call it? Russian roulette. Put the revolver back in, and now. And as long as it's not jammed, voila. I just need, I think, another revolver so I could load as needed. Reload my cartridge like a little musket, right? Yeah, so that's that. Let me put a support ticket in here And then support, technical support. This is the hardest part because they don't want you emailing them. So now I just gotta find it. Desktop me, transition. I just want to contact support. You can also print STL files from here. See, I just want support. Like, what kind of support do you need? I just want to get the human. Let's see what Support Center does. Technical support. Like, why do I have a freaking technical support page? And then when you click it, you have to go on Easter egg hunt just to freaking get the humor in. Ah, there we are. But I like to submit a ticket. Let's bookmark this so we have it for next time. Bookmark manager. Whoops. Bookmark this tab. Yay. Create a new ticket. Ticket's probably better than direct email because ticket, they're pressured to do it. It's their job. Can't drag it over unless I do that. And then now there. Take a screenshot. Oh, I don't need to do that because, man, maybe. Sweet. Okay. Let's see what they say. Add or drop files here. Is that it? There's one. No. And there's two. And then open. Now I can just write to them. Hello. I hope this email finds you well. Hi. Hi. I hope this email finds you well. That's not even what I said. Don't you hate when you type like that? Again. Hi. Hope this email finds you well. I have the Pavo 25. I believe it's version 2. I don't know which version it is, to be honest with you. Pavo 25 and the micro USB connector broke off while trying to not change but access the PID rates. I'm curious which flight controller does one buy to replace this one? Oops. Everything we use is DJI. DJI goggles 3, DJI RC 3, and I think that's it, right? Oh, DJI 03 air unit. Also, do you have a link to the designated micro connector? I'd love to buy one. Oh, and has a YouTube collaborator. You still have credit with me. My issue is not having a PayPal account. Maybe you can provide discount with new purchase link. Let me know what you think. Lewis. Yeah, they still owe me money, but I don't have a PayPal account, and I do YouTube collaborations, but I don't do PayPal. I don't like PayPal. The interest rates are too high, and I shouldn't have to have a PayPal account to get paid if you want to collab with me. Nobody else has trouble. Anyway, it's fine though. Maybe they'll just give me a discount, and I'll get whatever chip they say to buy. That's it right there though. But Pavo 35 has the same chip too. Interesting. Open link in new window. Let's go back. And maybe it's micro now. I mean, maybe it's USB-C now. Hold on. Let me send this, submit. Just maybe close it out and say, thanks for your help. And then that's it. Now we wait. Good thing I have another drone, but look at this one version. Oh, this is the one that sold out though. Interesting. Wonder what kind of connectors. Oh yeah, look. Looks like it's I don't know. I wouldn't mind putting that flight controller on there. Wow, $124? Are you shitting me? Holy crap. No, sorry. You could buy like another drone kit. Oh, a 350. Wow, everything is so expensive now. Holy crap. Remember back in the day, it was not like that. Wow. I just want version 1. Let's see, go back here. Let's try this here. That's insane. Maybe it's because of the war in the Ukraine, right? Maybe like they don't want the US supplying the Ukraine with weapons, which includes drones and flight controllers and things that they would spend their money on. But then they would just ban them, not us, right? I don't know. Too much speculation. F22 brushless AIO. There it is. How much is this one? $84. Why isn't it loading? That's weird. Hopefully the stream's not messed up. I can't wait for it to become responsive. I'll wait. It's fine. It's just. Oh, there it is. Yay! It loaded. Wow. That's it. That's what I need. Hopefully it's only a $10 fix, right? We don't blow it up. Anyway, leave it like that. Just plug this out. Do some time to start flying in the sim. Yep. And finding my Q-tips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wow, a lot of pressure. This one. Maybe I need to wet them. 2 more. 5 is over there. And 6 is back there. Hold on a second. Full FPV. I just have to get my shell casings, my weapons of mass. I know one's back there, which I can get. How are you guys doing in your drones? Dave, how's your kit? Got it. I see it. I just can't reach it. I see it so close, but so far. Oh wait, that's not it. This is why you need more than one FPV drone. Because while one's in the hospital, the other ones you can still fly. Oh, I see where they are. Oh. There we are. And that's why you need like reloads. So you can... Whoops, don't break your stuff. I think I'm gonna wet those, and then will they go in easier? One moment, please, while I get the ammo. Oh, that's it. Maybe we build the Pavo Fomento, right? Since we're down one. Yeah. That's another reason why I'm not buying another drone too, because I think I said that earlier, was that if there's a ban or they put a blanket party, right, where they ban anything and everything FPV, with the new requirements, like you can fly it, but you must meet the new criteria. I'm like, what? I just spent $500. Let's see what this one. So that's where it's jamming. Pop it. I like the color combination. Ah, I see where it's jamming. Not really, but... Trying to see where... Why it's not... That's how it should be. Got it. So one of them... Dave would probably know how to... What's wrong with this? See, it's like that one's jamming right there. I'm trying to see if I need the Dremel. Why would it... Ah. Nah. See, it's not... Let me mark it. So then I'll know if it's that part of it that's... Once I unlock it. Now it's working. 1 minute it works, 1 minute it don't work. Let me reload it. Well, Wednesday I'll be live again. Hopefully it'll work. It'll be part 2. But you'll have to bear with me because I don't know how to put the JTX, the UTX thing back on. Let's see, 1. See, that's the one that's jamming. Jam. Oh, that's not going to work. Got 1. So that would be half cock. Oops, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. See, then it jams. 6. And then half cock it. And then half cock it again. Great. 3. Whoops. I don't know. Just gonna jump in the sim and then call it a night. Ta-da-da. Well, it was good seeing you guys while you were here. Stay tuned for part 2. Hopefully we can fix this thing, and just a minor glitch, right? We'll know before it gets put back together. I mean, the pads are there. I mean, here they're on there. Maybe create a wired connection. Like, I don't know. Let's see, hold on. Usually it's on here. Don't need that marker anymore. The specs. Usually there's a schematic on here that tells you where or what, you know, the cable does. See, like here. But I need it for there. See, you have the USB port, 5-pin, but that's it. I wonder if there's wireless. Let's see. Let's try 5-pin USB. Oh, I had to look at that. I was like, it's like, wait, I'm here, and I just got a debit from my card, but actually, purchase for $290 at MTA NYC Transit was approved. Huh. Now I gotta go back and see. I'm here. How could I be on the New York City Transit? But sometimes they don't process it until later. And I was on the subway, so. Alright. Earlier today. Strange how it was approved just now. Now I gotta watch out for that. Anyway. I'm playing my card that I hijacked. 5-pin chart, right? Here we go. So if we know what the connections are, okay, VCC, so we have 5 volt. Okay, D2, D minus. So this is D minus, D2 is positive, and ground. Interesting. Because we might be able to finagle it, right? And, oh yeah, we'll need a chart because it's right here on this thing. Right there, you get these with your thingy. But if we can jerry rig one, so that's why it's not working, because the 5 volts, the power. Yep. And it's not feeding power into it because it's broken. Let me see which one is broken on here. Oh, it's it is, let me look on this. This one right here. It's a pretty good chart. Huh. And we'd know. We don't have the port anyway, I can't see it. Okay, so let me look at it from this way. I'm going to put it back here. Pretend it's on the board. Right? And then face it towards that way. And then see which one's broken. It's the ground that's broken. Interesting. So we should still get power on this thing, even though the ground is the one that's shot. Interesting. Let's see. Is it the 5 volt? One moment, please. Oh no, it is the 5 volt. Okay, so that's why it's not working. We're not getting power in. Cause I was like, wait, why doesn't it work? Because we should get power in, but no, it's not gonna. It's not gonna work because we're not getting power. Yeah, unfortunately. Let's see. So that's that. Yeah, it's the 5 volt. Damn it. Alright. Well, it is what it is. Otherwise, we'd get some power. Could always make a shorter cable, right? So that we can just plug it in whenever. Maybe. Definitely gonna need the heat gun for this one. Damn it. Just want to see how this goes in. Just leave that like that. Put this here. Try that again. Yeah. Leave it. Not until Wednesday. I need to put some flight time in. And make sure that my glasses are charged. Oh, what's that? That's weird. It's fine. Where's my remote? Oops. Anyway, I hope that this video helped you. I feel good knowing that I'm not the only one like breaking stuff. You guys are doing the same thing too. And then everyone's binding and grinding, right? Binding and grinding away. Trying to get back up in the air again. I like this one though. This is really cool. Put that there. Launch this. Aphex got some pretty good games now. If you want game recommendations, Aphex. Our machines too. Like he's a hardcore gamer. Let's see, multiplayer race. Just brush up on some skills and go to bed. What time is it? Yeah, it is time for bed. Let me do one lap, right? Done. So cool that you guys are building your own drones and planes. Man, I thought like just printing a 3D frame was like cool, but going deep, going into the deep end. No swimming when lifeguard not on duty, right? Like a little dive. Cool. I know what Ken's doing. Or Midnight Off-Road Runner. Where Liam is, right? The last time we left off, he sent us a print, but he said to hold off on it. He could be on vacation. Or up doing something. I don't know. I'm not sure. Remember, not Dave, Brian. Whatever happened to Brian? Brian got a drone and he just disappeared into the shadow. What? Yay. Voila. Oh wait, I still got two more laps. I think I'll just do one and done. I don't know, I'm tired. You ever get that way, like, you just don't feel like flying today? And I think I'll just complete the task. Yeah, I was thinking of getting in the what's it called, Nintendo 2, but then I was like, everything's subscription based now, like most of their games. And my kids we don't play it a lot, to be honest with you. They play it occasionally when friends come over. But the only popular game that really does it for them is Mario Kart. Splatoon was okay, but that was subscription based. There were a couple of games that they liked, but they were like, we couldn't get to the next levels unless we leveled up by paying that additional fee to subscribe before you buy. And I was like, what? And even they were disappointed. They were like, Dad, we just want to play the game. We don't want a subscription. Same thing happened with this other game that they liked. I think it was called Just Dance or something. Really cool dancing app, but it was subscription based, and to level up you had to can't go forward. Yeah, the whole subscription thing. Even my kids are disappointed by it because they're like, "Hey Dad, can we download this game?" And I'm like, "Sure." And then we download it, and then they're like, "Wait, after you bought it, you can't. After you paid like $59 for the game, you can't use the game until you subscribe to the subscription base, which unlocks the additional levels." And I was like, "What?" I'm like, "Hell no." Yeah, so that's a real deterrent. I mean, if you don't know, you don't know. Like, my kids know. But like the kids who are growing up with this whole subscription-based thing, where before, during my time, you bought a game, you paid for it, and then if you beat the game and mastered all the levels, then you bought another game. Now, it's like subscription-based to get to the next level. I'm like, what? It sucks. 458, but not my best, but at least I finished, right? Not finished, I completed, except I put myself, usually I'm in the corner, right? I'm down there. I'll fix all that fun stuff later. Anyway, great app, good times, more good times ahead. I'll get this thing fixed as we move forward, and we'll see you all next time.